Cozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Okay, interesting. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's made its way to him. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Acuna. Senesi. Decent progress down the left. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Extravagant effort! Moved on forwards, is onto it in a flash. Rulli. Palacios. Musso. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Looks to the other side. Picks it up out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Rulli wins the duel this time. Now here's the delivery. Senesi getting this one clear. Ibanez. That's very neat. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet.
Brazil clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Brazil do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Played into space. A heavy challenge. Goes to finish! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's good play. So that's going to be another corner. Otamendi can get it clear. Tagliafico forwards and with intent. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Has been cut short. Rousseau. Otamendi. Still goalless at the moment. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. Romero. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. Bremer. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's Danilo. Danilo. That looks at shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, but such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Otamendi. Senesi. Chance! And again! Up he goes! Gets good distance on it. Looks across and plays it in. Argentina given another corner. Corner with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Keeper has taken decisive action. Now who's going to be first to this? Acuna. Otamendi. Senesi. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bremer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Moved on forwards. Musso cuts it out. Acuna. And he's managed to get free. Great work on the overlap. Nice control. So who's he picking out? That's good defending, very good defending. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bremer. Oh, nice touch. Ibanez. Otamendi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Senesi. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Musso. Oh, there's a probing ball. Acuna. Senesi, done delicately. Goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Delivered in. There's the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Time to deliver. Back in once more.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Acuna clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And the pass is intercepted. Palacios. Tagliafico. Caresses it through, and it's hoisted clear. Bremer. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Ibanez. Bremer. Oh, such a clever touch. chance! And that has been clubbed away. And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. Romero. Tagliafico. Romero forwards and with intent. Ibanez. Brema. It's a good run down the right. Ibanez moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Musso. Senesi.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Danilo. He can run onto that. He's had a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Otamendi. It's a quick ball upfield. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Palacios. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Shoots! Goal! Argentina! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And he's picked out the run. He's in space and looking for options. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been cleared. Tagliafico. Romero. He's in plenty of space here. Romero. And the shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great run on the overlap here. That is good strength. Romero gets into thwart him. Taliafico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, good spread. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Romero. Out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Lovely bit of skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Rooney, aim forwards. Palacios. Aim forwards. And it's Danilo. Bremer. Good ball, good take. Played out to the right. Ibanez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. But there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. He's in plenty of space here. Ibanez. Danilo played out towards the right wing. Ibanez. Marquinhos. Played out to the right. Ibanez. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's there to clear it. Tagliafico. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Chance here to counter. Tagliafico. He's got to be in here! Clearly not happy with that. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's Danilo. Ibanez. A chance to play it in. Played into the middle. And the shot! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Ibanez. Bremer. It's a promising run he's making on the right. He is just caressing the ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. Senesi does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi. It's an inviting looking ball that. And he cuts out the supply. Ibanez. Bremer. Danilo. Otamendi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bremer. And it's Danilo. Danilo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's played forward. Rousseau. Moved on forwards. Bremer gets across to intercept that. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Rulli. Palacios, who's set up one goal so far. Senesi, forwards and with intent. And That's put paid to a promising move. And it's been given away. Great defending, strong and determined. Marquinhos. Oh, good spread. Danilo. Oh, well measured. And that was very necessary. Tagliafico. Romero. That's a lovely, neat pass. Calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. And back to the keeper they go. Time and again they are repelled. That's really well manoeuvred. Ibanez. Bremer. Senesi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Acuna. Senesi shifted upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well, played right into his path. Rulli. Otamendi. Musso aimed forwards. Otamendi. Musso gently done. Rulli. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aim forwards. Otamendi. Acuna. Senesi. Acuna. Otamendi. Tries to get it clear. Out towards the flank. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries a shot! Rulli, that's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Ibanez. Otamendi. Palacios. Musso. It's run loose here. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Ibanez. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Tagliafico. Oh, sweet feet. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rulli aimed forwards. Romero tries making a foray down the right. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Acuna. Palacios. Knocks it out wide. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he's a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game's already won.
Acuna. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Ibanez. Bremer. Lobbed in behind. Very nicely done. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Can he deliver? Romero can get it clear. Spread out to the left. Lovely feet. Ibanez. Played out wide. And that's been repelled. Looking for a decent ball in. And a chance! He's trying his best to keep. Could be danger here. Turns and goes back. He's chance for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that,
Peter. Rulli, gently done. Romero, Tagliafico. Ibanez.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's a throw-in. has had a shot! Palacios. Moved on forwards. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And it's played forward. Romero. Will play through for the wide man. Taliafico. Marquinhos tries to clear. Danilo. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Taliafico. Marquinhos. Romero, aim forwards. Taliafico. Out to the right. They get a throw in. Referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, good spread. Romero. That is lovely. Corner. Climbs up big! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
.3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets into some space. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Chooses to go back. And he's got his cross in. tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Romero. Tagliafico. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Ibanez. Great run on the overlap here. Shot a goal! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he goes cross-field. Bremer. Bremer carries the ball down the right. And it's Danilo. Danilo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tagliafico. Palacios. Otamendi. Musso, gently done. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that was very necessary, and claimed it back swiftly. Marquinhos wins the duel this time. Danilo. Here's a corner, good chance. Oh, what a climb! And that has been cleared.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Brazil applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Musso forwards and with intent. Senesi. Musso, it's a sharp pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Danilo. It's run loose here. Palacios. Danilo gently done. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Cross comes in. And he's there to clear it. Otamendi. Musso, aim forwards. That has been cut short. Bremer. Quarter of an hour played. Still goalless at the moment. Bremer. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Marquinhos moved on forwards. Senesi cuts it out. Acuna. Senesi looking to hit the byline here. Oh, that's nice. Senesi has got himself a free kick. Marquinhos with the clearance. Now then, the ball's come loose. Acuna. Showing good feet. Now this could be a... Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And it's Danilo. Oh, good spread. Crossing, up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rooney shifted upfield. Tagliafico. Palacios. Tagliafico. Out towards the flank. Ah, such a clever touch. Palacios. Otamendi. Played into space out wide. And that is going out for a goal kick. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Dink through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Otamendi. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Romero. Tagliafico. Hit into the middle. Brilliantly cut out. Otamendi. Senesi. Oh, delicate chip through. Rema. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Acuna. Senesi. Otamendi. Acuna. Ibanez. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Dinks one through. Danilo looking to get on the end of this. Danilo. Aimed in towards... Bullish header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rousseau. Otamendi. And it's played forward. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Clipped into space. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Moved on forwards. Rema. Danilo. Chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Calmly anticipates. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Romero. Tagliafico. Romero. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That has been knocked clear. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's got away. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, sweet feet. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Otamendi. Musso shifted upfield. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Keeper's got good distance on that. Done delicately. And that has been clubbed away. Brazil have reclaimed it. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Ball comes in. Chance, surely! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Senesi, who's set up one goal so far. Aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Martinez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Palacios. And it's Danilo. Danilo gently down. And he shoots! That's going to go a long way. Danilo. Played out wide. Rema. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Great defending, strong and determined. It's anyone's ball now. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Short changes him with that pass. Martinez sends that a long way. Palacios. And it's Otamendi. Otamendi given the lift of his goal. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Bremer. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Ibanez. Bremer. Ibanez. Senesi. Senesi. Otamendi. Oh, nice touch. Palacios. Acuna. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Taliafico. Oh, good ball! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Bremer. Acuna. Acuna. He has a look up. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way. Romero gets across to intercept that, and it's played forward. Rulli. Palacios. Senesi. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Brazil keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Ibanez. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi. Otamendi. Romero. That's tidy. Otamendi. Over to the left. That is lovely. Otamendi. Acuna spread out to the left. Cleared away. Brazil still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Bremer needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Ibanez. Bremer. And it's Danilo. Bremer looking for a runner. Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Can get it clear. Ibanez. Bremer. Danilo with the cross. Romero shifted upfield. Tagliafico, and it's lofted through here. Lobbed in behind. It's a mighty effort! Danger averted for now. Plenty waiting in the middle. Danilo gets a cross in. And that has been cleared. Knocks it out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Exactly exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, real chance to break. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Palacios does really well to win the ball there.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Otamendi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Brazil are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Out towards the flank. Ibanez. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. And it's Danilo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Marquinhos. Played out to the right. Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's come loose. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rulli. Musso. Otamendi. Senesi. Has a look and plays it forward. Bremer. Danilo. Bremer. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. And it's played forward. Romero. Marquinhos. Bremer. Ibanez. Bremer. Oh, delicate chip through. That's a throw. And it's Marquinhos. Wins the duel this time. And now the breakaway. Palacios. Romero. And reclaimed it in a trice. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Marquinhos forwards and with intent.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he thumps it clear.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That could spell trouble. Rooney shifted upfield. Romero. Taliafico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otamendi.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he welcomes it in. Now that's a fine challenge.
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Palacios. That's a cute ball. Bit too much weight on the pass. Senesi. Musso. Brazil are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Clearly not happy with that. Ibanez. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Marquinhos.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ibanez. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Turns and goes back. He's still got it, needs help. Can he finish? And The ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Palacios. Otamendi. Romero. Out to the right. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Senesi. Now there's the shot! He's having a shot! They've scored! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Argentina, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Argentina could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Ibanez. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Marquinhos. Bremer. And it's played forward. He's in plenty of space here. Brazil could have here their final chance. And it's been taken short. Bremer. No way through, so back it comes. Senesi with the clearance.